A man decided to main Mr. Game & Watch in his favorite game from his childhood, Super Smash Bros. Melee. This is what happened to his brain. CL is a 20-year-old man presenting to the emergency room with shaky hands, a pale complexion, an abnormal heart rate, and an unquenchable hunger. When the doctors ask what's wrong, CL explains that he doesn't know, that this is quite unusual for him, and that he was just a normal guy living a normal life. However, this is far from true, and after just a few minutes, CL begins convulsing. The doctors try and speak with him, but no response. CL is no longer able to respond to any form of stimuli. The medical team knows that he clearly needs immediate treatment. However, no one can figure out what exactly is wrong with him. As minutes pass, the medical personnel begins contacting family and friends to see if anyone has the faintest idea of what the source of the problem may be. But no luck. Hours go by and CL's condition only worsens as swelling begins to develop in his brain. Finally, the doctors receive word from one of his friends who think they know what's causing CL these issues. The doctors begin drawing blood and testing it, and to their surprise, CL's friend was right. CL was found to have a rare illness known as hypergame and watch emia. Hyper meaning high, game and watch referring to the character Mr. Game & Watch, and emia meaning presence in blood. High Mr. Game & Watch presence in blood, something that can prove fatal if left unattended. The doctors began trying to knock sense into him with large wooden objects, but nothing seemed to work. After things began taking a turn for the worst, one of the doctors recommended using a defibrillator on CL's head, and after hours of excruciating work, the swelling went down, and his vitals began to return to normal. So how did CL come to have such a dangerous illness, and what can you do to steer clear of it? Investigation into CL's life lead detectives to discover a truth that was hard to swallow. When CL began playing competitive Super Smash Bros. Melee, he chose to use Mr. Game & Watch, who is a low tier. After years of verbal torment from his competitors, he was like a ticking time bomb ready to explode. CL's mother revealed before she died that what had caused the incident was a competitor telling CL that Game & Watch was low-tier trash after beating him in the grand finals of a tournament with his secondary character. Thank you all for listening. Stay well.